Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece, chapter 1134. I believe this is the last chapter of the year. So I'll see you all in the next year after this episode for the One Piece chapters. Yes. So, chapter 1134 is titled The Owl Library, but today we got a double-page color spread for the chapter, and it is an honorary of Frankie because the anime voice actor Kazuki Yao is being replaced because of it. Well, he's like, I don't know how old he is, but like his voice is starting to wane because of just using it, shrilling it all that time for so long. Yeah, he's 65 years old. I mean, damn, bro. You've been Frankie for so long. Of course your voice is gonna shot. Man, give it up to him. I hope he's retiring, and like I hope he has a good rest of his like break, you know? Anyways, so Subaru Kimura is announced as Frankie's new voice actor, replacing the retiring Kazuki Yao. Yeah, so he's retiring at 65 years old. That's crazy. If you watched a video by like looking at the difference of like when Frankie first appeared in the anime and now, you can like obviously tell the difference in age, and constant strain on your vocal box can do a number on your performance. So today's chapter of the double color double page color spread of Frankie is amazing. He's a giant robot flying through the air while all the Straw Hats are on top of him with water guns. It's a really lovely cover. Double it's a tongue twister. Double page color spread. It's lovely. Yeah. It'll be different, but it will be hard to get used to the new voice, but that's understandable. Everyone is getting older, and I think One Piece fans should understand that eventually everyone will have to be replaced voice-wise, and that's okay. It gives other people jobs, and people need to retire. Not everyone can do a voice for 70 years. So, alright, here we are. We start the chapter with Luffy holding out his hand to Saul. Old man Saul, a long time ago, you did a great favor to one of our youngins. Thank you kindly. So apparently, like how he's posing is like it's kind of like a form of like a yakuza, and he's like giving honor to Saul. And so everyone's just like begging you. Saul's like begging your pardon, and everyone's just questioning where and how did you learn that? Well met, good sir. And Luffy just picked it up somewhere. That's weird. Okay, so I did get a glimpse of some scans. Luffy calls out. It's like, I just learned it, but they just have him say, well met, good sir, instead of, I just learned that somewhere. That's a choice, I suppose. Anyways, so Saul is replying to Luffy. Deru. Yeah, I know about Luffy. He's famous. So you found him all. So you found him all after... Damn, I'm reading it wrong. So you found him after all, huh, Robin? Yeah, she found friends. I did, just as you said. I founded them, Saul. I found the true friends who will stand up to protect me. Aw, and then everyone's turning away crying except Jinbei, Luffy, and Zoro. Everyone's crying from the Straw Hats, and they're like, we'll protect you for life, Robin. Aw. I mean, of course. Listen, all your friends of Robin's. Listen, all you friends of Robin's. Thank you for coming all this way to Elbaf. Sorry about the surprise and all. I rehearsed it over and over with my assistant, Anjay. Years ago, I was in the Navy, so I know what a big deal the four emperors are. Thank you so much for keeping Robin safe. All I can say is keep it up. Luffy's just like laughing along and he's like, "You bet we will." And then out of them, Lilith comes out of nowhere. "Hey Saul, it's me." And Saul's just like, "You? Who's you? How are you flying?" And she's just like, "I'm a Vegapunk." Huh? And so she has this container that is being taken out of the ship. "Is this what you wanted?" Oh, Jinbei's pulling it out. "Ah, yes, perfect. Oh, I think Gerd's still there." "Oh, allow me." She's holding it up for him. "Vegapunk requested that we bring this. All the way from Egghead. What's inside?" And Lilith is just like, "This? Me? A Vegapunk clone?" Well, of course they've discovered cloning. Of course he did. "A perfect recreation, not like the satellites. This was the me who came here 20 years ago. Don't you think the government would have been suspicious if the Stella had left the lab for months at a time?" Oh, that's true, because how else would he have visited other islands? But none other than a clone. Anyway, I snuck him out in a vat of biofluid, but I don't have the facility to safely extract him. That's why I intend to settle down here and build a new laboratory. Okay, so Lilith is going to build a laboratory on Elbaf with Bonnie. "Lilith, does that mean you'll be able to make my daddy all better?" Oh, that's... Kuma deserves all the happiness in the world. And Lilith is like, "Of course, Bonnie." "Yay!" And Saul's just like, if you're really Vegapunk, then I'm delighted to see you again after 20 long years. But I can't wrap my head around it. Why are you a woman?" Who cares? I can explain that later. And then Anji walks out. "Mr. Saul, are you done now? Can we go play?" "Oh, there's a bunch of children." "Oh yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for your help, kids." Normally, this spring is a playground for the children, so we had to ask them to stay quiet for Mr. Saul's little one-man act. "You did all of this? You did all of that and she saw right through it?" Yeah, Robin definitely saw right through it. "Forgive the late introduction. I'm Mr. Saul's assistant, Ange." I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's Ange. Ange? Or Ange? Ange? The gem. Our librarian, Saul's assistant, Ange. Or Ange. Sorry to talk down to you like this. We run the best library and school in Elbaf here. I can show you around if you'd... And the Straw Hats are already off to the running start. "Whoa, this place looks fun." Oh, they're already gone. "This is where the warriors of Elbaf get their elite training." just Usopp and Luffy all excited. "That's the Walrus School, where the children of Elbaf learn. Saul founded it 20 years ago at the behest of the former king." "Wow, that looks neat. So this is basically a warrior training ground, huh?" It's like almost like a treehouse kind of looking thing. It's cool. And Luffy and Usopp are so tiny compared to them. I mean, compared to the whole area. So Saul and everyone else separates with Luffy. Separates. "So long, Anjay and Gerd. Show them wherever they want to go." So Usopp, Zoro, it seems, is sticking with Usopp, Zoro, and Luffy, while all the rest of the Straw Hats are going to go into the library. "I'm going to give Robin a tour of the library. Let's go, Chopper." "I'm more curious about the library. All the books are huge too? I haven't been in a school in ages. I'll protect you, Nami." Sanji always protecting Nami. And Jinbei and Frankie are gonna hang out. I'm curious about the island's giant tree. It's huge. And we have a panel of kids chasing Zoro, Usopp, and Luffy. They're a bunch of giant kids, so Pip, Squeak, humans, catch 'em, take 'em prisoner. And Luffy's just laughing. It's a land of giants. And so it's just like, should I slash them? Don't even think about it, Zoro. Yeah, I guess kids are meant to be brats. And we see there was some girl, so there's the boy giants, and then the girl giants stopping them. Stop that! Don't chase humans around. And they just ran. They ran on the Giants parade. And she's like, don't stop that. Don't chase humans around. And then the boy Giants are like, sorry. And don't say pipsqueak. Luffy just yells out at the Giants. They're such wimps. Are these brats really from the village of warriors? Zoro is being skeptical. Hey, you're not supposed to call us brats. Wait, the Giants are not allowed to use words. Wait. This is weirding me out. Usopp is weirded out. Listen, you can call us pipsqueak humans. It's fine. And you guys are going to go out to sea one day and fight ruffians, aren't you? No, we're not that dangerous. What? Aren't you guys the next generation of Elbaf warriors? Now, a keen eye will notice that they're standing on some hills. Don't call us guys. What? It's not in anymore? This translation is weird. Let me see something. It's not in anymore. It's not in anymore. That's a weird translation. Yeah, so like in this I think this is a fan translation of a thing that I'm looking at right now. It's actually a lot more crisp too. That's weird. Here it is. So she says that's not in anymore, but in the other fan translation, words like that are old-fashioned. Oh, that's so weird. This translation's weird. So the kids are like, fighters, no way, that's dangerous. Huh? But you bastards are the next generation of Elbaf warriors, right? You can't say bastard either. That's a bad word, right? Come on. And then it's like, words like that are old-fashioned. But in this one, it says, no, we're not that dangerous. What? Aren't you guys the next generation of Elbaf warriors? Don't call us guys. What? It's not in anymore to call people guys. Okay. It's a little weird translation there, but I'm not a professional translator, so I wouldn't know, but it just rubs me the wrong way. But I like where this is going. Whose voice was that? It was an adult. And they're on a giant woman. What do you mean? It's not in anymore. You should probably move. You're going to get yelled at. You're standing on top of Miss Ripley. Walrus School biology teacher Ripley. We're on top of a giant? Sorry. Luffy's just laying down on her chest. Her hill, as you could say. It's fine. You're not heavy. Is this shocking to you when the warriors of Elbaf were ransacking the world Is this shocking to you? When the warriors of Elbaf were ransacking the world that was 100 years ago. Insults, violence, pillaging, war, that's not the world we live in anymore. Oh, look, that rhymed. What? Welcome. I heard you're from Saul. I heard about you from Saul. You must be the Straw Hat crew, and she's just holding them on her hand. I like her. Why are all these giant girl designs peak? Oh, there they are. Sorry about our brats are so damn annoying. Hey, tone your voice. Hey, your tone of voice. Miss Ripley, that's mean. I teach by negative example. So she's a negative example that you don't want to be. The great King Harold once said, "Don't fight other countries, trade with them." He got into many arguments with the villager chiefs and their traditions. King Harold? He was a great king who tried to reform this country and was killed by his own son before the dreams could be realized. But the country refused to give his son the throne, and so Elbaf has no king now. I assume that was Loki. Okay, history lesson over. Go and show them around the school, kids. Yes, Miss Ripley. Go on now. And as Ripley talks to Luffy, aren't you in your white-haired form, Captain? I was looking forward to that. Oh? That's my free form. That's his form when he's the freest. The kids are just holding Usopp like a toy in this panel here. The warriors who look like that in there's a warrior who looks like that in Elbath's mythology. Oh yeah? It made my heart race. We're the last generation of warriors here. Oh damn, it's making her heart race. Winky face. Oh. So we cut to the other group that are going to the library. Oh, so you've already heard most of the story. Basically, I fled for my life and managed to get here to Elbath. But I couldn't help but worry about the books the scholars gave their lives to protect. So I asked Harudin's crew to take me back to Ohara. When I found all those tiny books clinging to life, I wept. Come on in, Robin. But watch out for that book. She's holding a book, and it just... As she's holding the book, it increases in size. What is this, a work of a devil fruit? Did she. Ain't it something? All these books are now giant-sized. As soon as you step into the library with a book, it grows in size. Every book you bring in here turns huge. This is the Wondrous Owl Library. In here, you'll find all the texts that Ohara protected 22 years ago. We searched all over the island to find every last one. You can check. They're all here. Oh, it's a library. And Robin's getting a flashback of Dr. Clover. This is the world's best library. You like books, don't you, Robin? I can't believe I finally get to show you this. Everyone's just happy, and Robin's blushing of joy. It's so wholesome. I can't believe I finally get to show you this to you. But unfortunately, all happy things aren't all happy in this chapter, it seems. As we cut to the underworld. Yes, you're almost as bored as me. It seems Loki is talking to someone. Am I bothering you? Nah, I could use a conversation partner. And I've got all the time in the world. Are you still traumatized by that experience you were telling me about? I wonder who he's talking to. Snow's transponder snail. Cold resistant speech recognition type. I am. Even now, the memory makes me tremble uncomfortably. Because it's a snow transponder snail, it doesn't really have a design, so I don't know who he's talking to. If I were there in your place, I'd have razed it to the ground and killed them all instead. I wasn't hoping for that much. And that's why you're so weak, Shaggy. Listen, you don't want to let these fools get away. You put them down for good, or make them, or they'll come back for vengeance. Why, thank you. I've recent what? I've recent I realized recently that those fears some words of yours hide your kindness. Look, he's just like, don't make me sick. How dare you suggest a thing? I'll not have you sassing me like that, like this. Me? Kind? Never say that again. Please don't shout. Shut up. I just you wait until I get these chains off, Shaggy. And then this is the last 2 pages, and it's a very mysterious pages, as we can see. Western Elbath Village. Western Village Elbath. Hey, the feast hasn't started yet. We're just drinking as we want. That's a little too much, though, and everyone is just partying, waiting. They're just drinking. Everyone's drink. But we see black lightning strike in a castle. But the castle seems to be empty as we see 2 mysterious cloaked figures arise out of none other than it looks like another summoning circle, very demonic, with the pentagram as the 2 are standing there. We get one look at one who has bandages over their face and eye, and we only see one of their eyes, and the other looks like Shanks. And everyone's thinking, oh no, it's Danks. And that's the end of chapter 1134. We do not, and honestly, it's getting closer and closer to feeling like Shanks might have a twin, or a sibling, or a look-alike, as we saw in that one chapter where the Shanks look-alike, in quotation marks, was talking to the Gorosei. Shanks doesn't have that power to talk to the Gorosei. He's a Yonko. Why would he be there? It was all confusing. And that is the end of 1134. Yeah, those translations with the kids was a little weird. It's same with the... I feel like there's missing context by them simplifying the translation there. I don't know. I don't know if that was their choice or that... I mean, it would be weird saying bastard to kids, but saying don't call us guys, but they are guys. I don't know. I might be nitpicking there. The whole debacle with translations is already annoying as it is, but yeah, that's nice. 1134. Oda keeps introducing lovely giant girls. I'm all for this. Teach me, Ripley. She's so huge, though. Yeah, and we don't even know who the mysterious figures are. Are they part of the Holy Knights? Like that Saint Garland with the weird crescent shape beard. The moon, the sun, and the every other... Then who's Gaia? If we got a bunch of like elders that are named after other planets in the solar system, and Luffy's the sun, and then Saint Garland is the moon, then who's the Earth? Is that Emu? Emu is like Gaia? That would be interesting. Anyways, these are just the ramblings of a madman who likes One Piece too much. Alright, that was 1134. This is Haysoos signing off. See you in the new year, everyone. Goodbye. And thank you once again. I'm gonna miss Frankie's voice actor, but I'm glad he's retiring. He should enjoy the rest of his life. Alright, that's enough. I'm going now. Bye-bye.